Hey guys, what's going on? Keegan here, and I'm sure as you're watching this, you're going, well, "What the fuck is this?" And if you follow my channel at all, kind of closely, you would have saw yesterday on my, it was either a description or a comment that I left that I got another MOAB while rendering out that video, and unfortunately, I don't put on theater mode because before I used to lag a lot, and apparently now it doesn't. So if anyone really knows for sure if it has a huge lag or not, you should put that in a comment, because I mean, it kind of sucks. Seems like I've said before, anytime that I'm not recording, I usually do really well, and just very few times do I actually do well in a game, and then it turns out that I record that and finally get a video to put up. But yeah, tell me, has anyone experienced the lag still in the theater mode recording or whatnot? So anyways, if you didn't know that, well, this is one of my friends that was recording them for theater mode. His name is Shanoman, and well, you can see every time that he dies, it shows like just a tiny bit of the death cam for him, and so that's why it kind of like cuts out. Sometimes it looks like I die kind of just randomly, but I don't. I guarantee you. This is just the part. This is just the MOAB that I put in here. It's only like 4.5 minutes or 5 minutes long for the full MOAB, but might be a little bit longer. I don't even know. I didn't time it out, but I was rushing, really hard. But just kind of notice what I do. If you haven't gotten a MOAB yet, kind of notice like where I go on this map. This map I've pretty much become really comfortable with where the spawns are. And right now you see me in the well, I just jumped out of the restaurant. That seems to be a really big spawn, especially when you have C and B flags, and they have A flags. Mostly because a lot of times in the B flag, you're above in one of the buildings above it, let's see, more towards that side where there's the white moving truck, and so it kind of pushes them back to the restaurant side, and they spawn there pretty heavy. The one thing you want to make sure you do though is do not try to run out on the street here and try to get in there. Try to run through the little alleyways underneath B and get underneath the restaurant and go up that way. On either side of the restaurant there, it's really open, and if they're getting their asses kicked like they were in here, I think we end up winning the game like 200 to like 100 or something like that for a domination score. And if they're getting their asses kicked, like they really don't feel like going outside and potentially dying again. But so that leaves them spawn trapped in that restaurant, and they just camp up there, and more than likely they're gonna have assassin and some kind of assault rifle or a sniper rifle. So that's why you want to stay down in this area right here, trying to get into the restaurant. Then just make it a lot easier on yourself and a lot more safe. Also, another tip, I guess, make sure you have a good team. And in this game, I want to say we had a full party, or maybe just one less than a full party, but they definitely helped me. When I needed them to capture a flag, they would put someone on it, and even one time you'll see here, I get a kill. It's probably about my 20th kill or something like that. Sean O'Man actually, he's like, "Hey Keegan, come here. There's a guy right in front of me," and I can see him on the map. I'm in the restaurant, and so he's like just standing behind the guy. The guy was just completely clueless to him being there. But as you see right there, that was what I was meaning by trying to get into the restaurant a safe way. And more than likely, there's almost always like two people up here. I don't know why, but it's always in my mind that there's always two people up there. One on that balcony looking towards the opening for B, and then one looking towards the little circle building thing across the way towards A. But just be mindful. There's a lot of corners in there, and they're really hard to see sometimes if they have assassin, because it's quite dark in there. Another thing, I was really contemplating whether or not I wanted to upload this to my channel. I mean, for one, it's third person, so it's kind of shitty. But now watching it, I mean, it's kind of brings a cooler aspect to it. You can't see me, like me getting all my perks and stuff, which is kind of cool. You can't hear the domination points being captured, but I don't know. It's kind of cool to see how your character maneuvers around. It looks, I don't know, a little more tactical, kind of like a Ghost Recon, or what was that game that just came out not too long ago? I want to say Ghost Recon's third person, but I could be wrong. No, SOCOM, that's what it was. SOCOM 4, I think. It's all third person. That's what it kind of reminds me of then if you're playing third person on here. Which, by the way, third person, I'm pretty good at third person for GB. I think I'm like, if for singles GB, I think I'm like 5-1 on third person. So, but then I like lost a bunch of them in regular. But yeah. Anyways, make sure you guys have a good team for one. And you know, if they're running, one person runs assault. Oh, by the way, I think right there's where I get the Moab. If one person's running assault and just like raping them, and so they kind of preoccupied with getting all their trying to take down the air support, and then everyone else running some kind of a support class where they're getting a bunch of UAVs or counter UAVs. It's just all luck that they're not wearing assassin, and it can work out for you. So there's the Moab, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm really sorry for having to upload it third person, but that was the only one that way I could get it. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.